everybody, and welcome to your weekly horoscope for Monday the 4th of November going through until Sunday the 10th of November 2019. Thank you for joining me. It's a pleasure to be with you today. In these weekly horoscopes, I look at what the planets are doing up in the sky and how that's going to affect all of us. So these weekly horoscopes are for all signs of the zodiac and they're for everyone who watches. I use UK time. And I've had a look at this week, and the keywords that really cropped up over and over again, were extreme, love, and Mercury retrograde. So those are the main keywords that I picked up, and you'll see why I mentioned extreme, because some days are totally that direction and other days are completely that direction. So you really have to pay attention, and because we have the Mercury retrograde going on, that complicates things, and instead of going that direction you may end up going there. So let's have a look at how this works out day by day. So on Monday the 4th of November we have the moon in Aquarius, and that forms a harmonious trine with Mars in Libra. So the moon in Aquarius, the moon is how you feel. Aquarius is an air sign. You feel very generous, humanitarian, intelligent, you're interested in learning and teaching. The harmonious trine with Mars, the male principle of ambition and drive, in the air sign Libra, they connect very well. And they both square the sun in Scorpio. So they're saying, hey, let's keep it light, guys. Let's not be so heavy, you know? That's what those two planets are saying. Venus is in Sagittarius, so she's saying, let's keep things moving. I love to be on the road. I love to travel and explore and see new things. And that forms a positive quincunx with Uranus and Taurus, which Uranus is the chaotic planet. Even its route through our solar system is like all over the place. In Taurus, physical, money, your body, your life, where you live, travel, all of that. Venus in Sagittarius loves anything to do with that today. So on Monday the 4th, you're really in fun mode here. You connect very, very well with other people, and you may want to explore, either in relationships or in discovering new places or new things to learn. If you focus on any of these kinds of activities, they're going to bring you a lot of joy here today on Monday the 4th. So you start the week off with a really, really positive feeling. Tuesday the 5th of November we have the moon going into Pisces at 11:09 p.m. so at the very end of the day. So the moon in Pisces is very different to the moon in Aquarius, because the moon in Aquarius is, I think I'm a humanitarian, therefore I am. Pisces is I feel, I connect with spirit, therefore I am. The moon in Aries, which we'll have later on in the week, is the first sign of the zodiac. Pisces is the last one, and Aries is I do, I achieve, I've moved forward, therefore I am. So here on Tuesday, with the moon going into Pisces, you're immediately much more connected to spirituality, the imagination, your feelings, romance, love, all of those kinds of things. So on Tuesday the 5th, the Pisces moon squares, so it causes friction with Uranus and Taurus. So the chaotic planet of the unexpected and miraculous in the physical sign of money and planet Earth. So on Tuesday, what I feel and what I've seen in the astrology and what I feel intuitively is that there could be some major misunderstanding or crisis when it comes to communication or travel, and I think both of them are going to be disrupted at the moment through the Mercury retrograde anyway. But on Tuesday the 5th, with you now going into Pisces and throwing your feelings into all of this, I think it can really disrupt things. Try and keep your feelings out of conversations on Tuesday, because then it will become extreme. Then it can really end a project, or things can explode. So Tuesday is nothing to be scared of, okay? So just schedule extra time. If you have to go to a meeting at 10 o'clock in the morning, just, you know, if it takes you 30 minutes, just go 45 minutes earlier in case the trains are delayed. That's the kind of Mercury retrograde thing. We all know that crises are also great opportunities for change and for new beginnings. And Taurus is the earth. It rules the body. It's sensual, sexual. It's also interested in money and building things and things that you can touch. So all of those things are up in the air and up for grabs. So what is it that you're after? Do you want to make a ton of money? Do you want to have a new partner? Do you want to connect spiritually? What is it that you want? So get very clear. Keep your feelings out of it. And just be patient on Tuesday. There may be some disruptions and misunderstandings which take time to undo and resolve. We all know that's annoying, but we all have to do that sometimes, especially during this period. So don't fight it, just go with it and just make the changes as and when you see fit. On Wednesday, the 6th of November, the Pisces Moon forms a harmonious trine with the planet of imagination and dreams coming true, Neptune in Pisces. The Moon also sextiles, so positive relationship, Uranus in Taurus, and Saturn in Capricorn. The chaos planet with the planet of structure and security. So extreme changes, like opposites being in the same place. You can't have form and structure while at the same time having chaos and blow-ups and the miraculous and the unexpected. Well, I guess you could. If you're in your house and then suddenly a miracle happens, I guess that could happen, yeah. So that's a nice combo, I like that. The Pisces Moon also sextiles, that's harmonious, that's a positive relationship with the planet of love and beauty, Venus, which is in Sagittarius. So Venus, the goddess of love and beauty, Aphrodite, she's in Sag at the moment, and she just loves to explore, and she likes to learn and experience new locations and places and people and things. It's just about being upbeat and looking to the future and moving ahead. That's what love and Venus is interested in. So Wednesday, because of this recipe in the sky, it is a fabulous day for creativity, love, and romance, as well as spirituality. So allow yourself to experience these things to get the most positive outcome on the day, Wednesday the 6th of November, because again, it is all about feelings and love and spirituality. So some people are going to find their soulmate today on Wednesday the 6th of November, and that person is going to change the other person's life forever. Both people's lives change forever once they meet. There's so much love and romance in the air that yes, it's really likely that you'll meet someone new, that there will be romance, that something does happen. You know, you can say that people fall in love every day. I mean, that's no great secret. I mean, people do fall in love every day. That's no wonderful insight, but it is an insight that there is so much love and romance and generosity in the astrological sense, energy-wise, that rather than 5 people falling in love, it's more like 500. It's a really positive day to just naturally let yourself be led to the person or thing that you're meant to be with or engage with. On Thursday the 7th of November, we still have the moon in Pisces, and that still conjuncts Neptune, the planet of water and intuition. It forms a positive trine with Mercury, the communication planet, which is in retrograde in Scorpio at the moment. So I don't know exactly how I feel. If you don't know exactly how you feel, that's normal during this time, okay? And it also, it being the Pisces moon, forms a positive quincunx with Mars, the male planet, which is in Libra, in the sign of balance, the scales, harmony, fairness, equality. So Thursday is still a great day for love and romance, but now the focus has been shifted even more onto creativity, spirituality, imagination, and the unmanifest. Any psychics or creative types, today is the best day to do your readings or to work creatively, or to sing, for example, or to perform. Thursday the 7th of November, there's water, water, water everywhere, love, but with a focus on creativity. Friday the 8th of November, the moon goes into Aries at 11:50 in the morning. So now, Pisces, if you think of the zodiac wheel, it starts with Aries, then there are 12 houses that go around, and the last house is Pisces. And that's where you finish things up here on planet Earth, and you start looking at the next life, the spiritual. Aries is about arriving on Earth and saying, I'm going to build an empire, I'm going to create something in this life, in this world. So it's a whole different energy. You're immediately buzzed up. So on Friday the 8th, things heat up immediately because Aries is a fire sign, and it's the first sign of the zodiac, and it's revving its wheels, and it says, let's go. So the Aries moon conjuncts, so it sits right on top of Chiron in Aries. Chiron is the wounded healer in the chart. The sun is in Scorpio, and it forms a positive sextile with Saturn in Capricorn. Saturn being the security planet. The sun is your identity. And the sun trines Neptune in Pisces. So you're connected with the spiritual. You understand what it is to dream and to have these huge notions of spiritual bliss. And because of that, on Friday the 8th, you may feel somewhat restless and like you're lacking something. Like you have a gap inside of you that needs to be filled. So Friday the 8th, out of all of these days, is the worst days for, in terms of potential, to create misunderstandings if you act on feelings that come from a place of lack. I don't feel secure, so I'm going to go to Dunkin' Donuts and I'm going to eat 10 donuts and then I'm going to feel better. You won't. You'll just feel sick and you'll despise yourself for having eaten so many donuts. It's that kind of thing. So if you feel restless, and if you feel like something's not right, then, you know, we all have that. If something's not right, we all try and fix that. So some people go running, other people take something, other people meditate, other people pick up the phone, whatever it is. Try not to act on those feelings. It's much better. And really the only way that I know of to deal with that kind of feeling is not to run from it and try and fix, but to face it in meditation. And to sit down and to connect, and then to connect to the universe and to say, I have this feeling that is driving me crazy. And I'm very visual, so I would see it as a symbol, maybe as a flower, a sunflower. And I said, I can't deal with this anymore. You deal with it, please, universe, because I can't do it by myself. Please help me. And that's what I do with everything when I'm overwhelmed. Like, dear universe, I'm so lonely, I can't deal with it anymore. You imagine your loneliness as like maybe a little pawn from a chess game, and you hand it over and you say, there you go. And immediately it's like, I know it's in good hands and I know it's being dealt with. So Friday is a wonderful day for personal growth. There's an opportunity to really face your inner kind of demons, you know, those feelings that make you act out. And that's extreme, I would say. And we're in a Mercury retrograde period, so your thoughts on something may be totally skew, but your feelings you can trust. And that may be weird because your feelings are saying one thing, and because Mercury retrograde is causing misunderstandings, your head may be saying something else. So if there is a choice between listening to your feelings and your head, this week always listen to your heart, your feelings. On Saturday the 9th of November, we have Mercury in Scorpio and in retrograde, remember, sextiling, positive relationship, Pluto, the planet of death and rebirth, the phoenix rising from the ashes. Pluto rules Scorpio, and Pluto is in Scorpio. Is it? No. Pluto is in Capricorn. Pluto is in Capricorn, and it sextiles Mercury, and that's the planet that's in Scorpio. So the potential to really change your feelings with that setup. Also, we have the Aries moon, which is saying go, go, go. That trines Venus in Sagittarius, which is also saying, my soulmate is over there, let me go run and sprint toward her. Over there somewhere. I have to go and look. So Saturday the 9th is another fabulous day for love. So really, I know it's all over the place and it's extreme, but the thread that runs throughout this week is the potential to really fall in love in a genuine, positive, soulmate kind of way. On Saturday though, it's love, but this time with an added dash of adventure. So you want to go do things. So if you're traveling or doing something that you absolutely love and adore, you're likely to meet someone new or to rediscover the love that you have in your existing relationship and to really do something fun together. It's just really a day where the potential to have fun and to just be loving and to have a marvelous, fabulous time. It's just something in the air, you feel it. You know, like that Friday feeling when something's just in the atmosphere and everyone's out and they're going to do stuff and everyone's getting ready to attend the parties and all of that. Those things. So if you want to go traveling or if you want to go sightseeing or go on a little adventure, anything like that, Saturday the 9th is the best day to do it out of this week. On Sunday the 10th of November, we have the moon going into Taurus at 11:19 in the evening. So it's still in Aries for most of the day. The Taurus moon then conjuncts Uranus in Taurus, the chaos planet which is in Taurus. So on Sunday, things really slow down and you naturally feel calmer and you feel less rattled, especially the way you felt on Friday, where you just kind of had to sit with your feeling and rather than act out on it, kind of just meditate it and see what it is, what it's trying to tell you. So you're over that on Sunday, you feel a sense of ease and you're at peace within yourself. So it's a day to enjoy the luxuries of life. A nice fireplace, a good meal, a bunch of flowers, great company. Enjoy the fruits of your labors, seriously. Sunday is a wonderful day where you get a respite from miscommunication and you can just enjoy the fruits of your labor. One thing that could occur on Sunday is that you may find yourself in a situation that you hadn't planned on at all, but that turns out positively. But plans that were made are likely to change. So if you've got an event and you've got the seating plan all mapped out with everyone's names, expect changes to occur. And stay on your feet and don't get rattled. There will be changes to the seating. You'll just have to move them around and make sure it fits as best you can without stressing yourself out. Change is in the atmosphere. There's nothing you can do about it, and you can do nothing about a Mercury retrograde either, which creates problems. People not showing up or people being late or misunderstanding something. If you fight it, you just make yourself more frustrated and angry. If you just let it go and accept it and say, this is one of those weird times, I'm just going to see if there are other ways of doing things. I'm just going to go with the flow and see how things work out. That's the way to move forward. So that's what I get for you in this week from Monday the 4th of November to Sunday the 10th of November. I hope you have a fabulous week. If you would like a personal reading with me, then please head over to the brand new and gorgeous website, gregoryscott.com, which now reflects that I'm back in Glastonbury. And I don't know if you've heard this or not, but I have my own tarot deck coming out, the Gregory Scott Tarot. And that, I'm so happy about it, I just love it. That is now available to pre-order on the new website, gregoryscott.com. So you can pre-order your own deck of the Gregory Scott Tarot, that's on there. But if you would like a reading with me, either just click on book readings now, which is on the front page, or go to the shop tab and order your reading there. In my personal private sessions, I use astrology, tarot, and numerology, and I'm an intuitive astrologer, so I also listen to the messages I get spiritually. And I draw up your natal chart, your birth chart, by having your place of birth, date of birth, and time of birth. If you don't have the time of birth, then order a chart rectification with me. You can also do that on the website. And that's a process where I can work out your time of birth. Time of birth is important because the chart changes every 4 minutes. So if you have the time, it is much more accurate. Then I can answer any questions you may have once I have the birth chart in front of me and the cards. So where have I been in past lifetimes? What is my life purpose? What am I good at work-wise? What are my strengths and weaknesses? What's happening in love and money and personal development? If you have any of those questions, please do get in touch for a personal reading with me. I can give you really concrete, concise answers to those kind of questions to either confirm what you've been thinking about anyway, or to give you guidance if you're totally lost. So if that's something you'd like, head over to the website. If you like this video, then please hit the subscribe button and share the video online. That would be awesome. I hope you have a wonderful week. Check out some of my other videos. I do daily tarot readings. I also do monthly horoscopes for each sign of the zodiac. The ones for November are out already. And the ones for 2020, 2021 are out already as well. I was really curious because there are big things happening in 2020. So I did the yearly horoscopes for each sign of the zodiac. So if you want to know what's happening in 2020, have a look at that as well. So I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll speak to you soon.